Sir Handel versus Carr. Sir Handel was very pleased with himself that day. He was taking lots of tourists and enthusiasts up and down the line. It seemed the railway was more busier than ever today. Sir Handel had just finished taking a passenger train and was sizzling happily at Crovan's Gate station, when suddenly he heard an awful noise. A very loud and obnoxious engine was coming from the other side of the station. Sir Handel glanced. He was in disbelief when he saw a bright red car with a face. Sir Handel murmured to himself, that face looks very familiar, but I can't quite put my buffer on it. Then Sir Handel decided to speak up. Excuse me, who are you? The car looked at Sir Handel. Oh, hello, my name's Carr, with a double R. What a stupid name, Sir Handel murmured to himself. But pity he didn't speak quieter, because the car heard this. Oh, like you're the one to talk. Who names an engine Sir Handel? That's just a ridiculous name if you ask me. Sir Handel was standing no nonsense. Well, I'll have you know that I am the cleanest, smoothest, and fastest machine on this railway. Oh, I wouldn't say that, said Carr. I'd say I'm the fastest here. Huh, someone's in denial, barked Sir Handel. His driver pondered. Well, Sir Handel, our next train isn't for another hour. If we got the time, we could race him. You expect me to race that abomination? Yelled Sir Handel. Oh, you're not scared, are you? Said the car. Sir Handel was not having any of this. Of course I'm not scared. Fine, we'll race. Both the drivers had a conversation, and both agreed. The race was on, and lots of people came crowding round to see the two machines take off. Sir Handel's driver gave an announcement. The first one to Krosny will be named the fastest in the hills. Both of them were ready to go. Sir Handel was releasing steam, and Carr was revving his engine. Good luck, Carr, said Sir Handel. I think you're the one who needs luck, said Carr. Both of the drivers had their cameras rolling. As soon as the guard blew his whistle, the car and Sir Handel had taken off in a flash. Sir Handel was pleased with himself. He was sure that he was going to win. He was sure he was going to get to Krosny first. The car was thinking the same as well. Meanwhile, Sir Handel was puffing as fast as he could down the line. He was approaching a siding where Skarloey was taking on water. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw Sir Handel rocketing past him. Slow down, Sir Handel! You're going to cause an accident! But Sir Handel didn't listen, he just kept on speeding through. If Thomas can beat Bertie, then surely I can beat this car. The thing is that Sir Handel was much smaller than Thomas, and the car didn't have to stop at bus stops to pick up passengers. So it was going to be a tough task for Sir Handel, but he still tried his best. Down the line, Rheneas was stuck at a passing loop. That's strange, he thought to himself. I thought there were no trains for another hour. When Rheneas looked forward, he was speechless. Sir Handel rocketing down the line. Move aside, Rheneas, I have to win this race. Rheneas was unable to speak after that. He couldn't believe it. Soon, they were approaching the road. Sir Handel looked. He couldn't see Carr anywhere. He felt very pleased of himself. Yes, I'm definitely winning, but he was wrong. Out of nowhere, the car darted out onto the crossing. Sir Handel was inches away from scraping the back of his bumper. Soon, they were side by side, neck and neck. Sir Handel wanted to win. His face was exploding with rage, but the car's speed was no match for Sir Handel. They were no longer neck and neck, the car slowly overtaking them. Goodbye, steamroller wheels, said Carr, and he was off in a flash. Carr went up the hill, round the bend, and then found himself at Krosny station. He had won. Sir Handel puffed in a few minutes later, looking more angry than he had ever had in his entire life. Well, it looks like I'm the fastest in the hills now, laughed the car, looking smugly at Sir Handel. Sir Handel was so furious he couldn't even speak. He just blew steam and reversed back to Crovan's Gate. When the other engines found out about Carr and Sir Handel's race, they thought it a great joke, particularly Duncan, who found it very amusing. Well, it looks like Sir Handel doesn't have it in him anymore. But between you and me, I think Sir Handel would like to have a rematch with the Carr one day. Don't you?